Tsukasa, don't stress about questions. I love helping people out. Here. Here's a link to the Horizon website. All you need to do is click that and download to install. One thing that Horizon does really, really, really well is Horizon has its own custom launcher for the private server. A lot of private servers, you got to log in through an Ashita bootloader, and it gets a little confusing and janky, and you got to know how to navigate it. Horizon makes it very, very, very easy. Yeah, and the bootloader is kind of like a Nexus mod manager built in, if you're familiar with modding in like Skyrim and stuff like that, where it has a lot of popular, useful add-ons that you can just enable in the launcher. Crab, what do you need to do next on Elden Ring? Is get the other 5 endings? Maybe. I'm not going to listen to the Pokemon Holiday Bash song. But yes, Tsukasa, this is a private server. It's not like officially... Oh my god, I got stuck in the fucking zones. Do you think you'll play Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1? So, Davey, the plan I'm leaning towards, I think, right now is going through all the Souls games in order. I think is what I'm leaning towards. I think I'm going to take a little break period and maybe do another Crab's Treasure next, just because it's thematically on point. And then just start going through Demon Souls in order, you know? I think is what I'm leaning towards, but we'll figure something out. I'm not 100% sure yet, but essentially, yes. I'll try everything. You get the Frenzy Flame ending? I basically had it. Elden Ring converted you? Yeah. Yep. You were going to log off at 11? No, you're not allowed to log off. You'll log off at 12. No, that's the Final Fantasy 11 way. The Demon Souls remake on PS5. So Prinny, is that PS5 only? It's not PC. So I have to get it on PS5. I was getting ready to like switch over to my PC. Yeah, I don't know. You know PC port? Demon Souls was amazing back then. Haven't tried the remake, though. Well, it'll be when I try the remake, Zulu, it's going to be my first time. So it'll be interesting. Elden Ring was my first Souls-like game. Yeah, Sony owns the Demon Souls IP and won't release it on PC. God, okay. Makes sense. There's no order to play the Souls game besides the 3 Dark Souls, but the rest you can play whatever. Well, yeah, so Dexter, I think I'm just going to... I want to try to... I've seen Elden Ring, right? So now I kind of want to see the progression of the franchise as a whole, you know? And start at Demon Souls, Dark Soul 1, you know, hit Bloodborne in whatever order it comes in to kind of see how the combat and gameplay changes. Whose hole? What? No, Demon Soul, not Demon Hole. You said On the Hole? No, I didn't. Right, Demon's Hole. Yeah, my favorite game. If you want a recommendation when you play Demon Souls, don't be afraid to ask questions. The weapon crafting system in Demon Souls is very convoluted and not straightforward. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, outside of boss fight strategy stuff, Esper, I think I'm gonna not do, like, the super no spoily thing like I did in Elden Ring, but we'll see. We'll see how it feels. Sony's greedy, but so is Microsoft. A really big game corporation is greedy. No, dude, Dexter, I was, that sounds like a hentai game. Uwu, you want to find my demon's hole? Don't clip that, please. No one clip that. I did it for you to be funny. Don't clip it out of context. I don't fucking know what I was saying now. You guys distract. Oh, I was saying this, Dexter. I agree that Microsoft is greedy. I think they're gonna send a cease and desist order to the people that are doing Skyblivion. Now that there's like the rumor gonna be announced in January soon, a 2025 release for a Elder Scrolls 4 remake. Or remake? Is it a remake? Remaster? I don't know what the rumor is. We'll see. But I have a feeling they're going to cease and desist Skyblivion. Because Microsoft's in charge now. Yeah, Hugo, that's what worries me. They've literally been working on it for ages. I don't think you can cease and desist. Davey, I don't know the legality of it, but I sure as shit know Microsoft can do whatever the fuck they want. It doesn't matter if they're allowed to cease and desist it, you know, but they're gonna do it. Like, you may be right. They may not have a leg to stand on. Yeah, exactly. Microsoft can just bully them with lawsuits. Yeah. Yeah, which I think is a possibility because Bethesda said they were cool with it, right? Although, to me, I think this is more Bethesda's fault, right? It was wild to me that Bethesda said something along the lines of, yeah, you can just fully remake our game because they were counting it as modding, and you can do new voices and new textures and completely remake the game in the Skyrim engine. That's fine. And yeah, we're fine with you requiring people to have both games installed in order to buy it or in order to download it and play it. We're fine with that. Like, why wouldn't Bethesda just be like, you guys are really dedicated and putting in good work. We'll pay you some money and give you the resources needed to make the game legitimate. And we could sell it because it would sell like hotcakes, as seen by the fact they're finally doing it. Like, why the hell was Bethesda not doing that the whole time? I mean, it's going to be on both consoles. Why would anyone get angry? I think they can both exist, and hopefully Microsoft realizes that. Yeah, I don't think Bethesda would do it to them, but I think now that Microsoft owes them, Bethesda wouldn't have the money for it. You don't think so, Ark? I think that's a really good way for them to make money as a stopgap before new games come out. Like, guaranteed remake Fallout 3, remake Fallout New Vegas. Although I know that one may have more issues because it wasn't them that made it, Like, I don't know who owns it technically. But why the hell is, like, a Fallout 3 not getting remastered in the Fallout 4 engine? He's in stream, but... Whoops. I pinged him on Discord. Not to pay whatever new staff while they got other projects going on. I guess. But you even think they wouldn't... You don't think they'd pay staff, like, in the meantime? Because, like, that's a guaranteed moneymaker? Like, I feel like that's guaranteed to make money. So many remakes these days, we need new IPs. Dude, I mean... Oh, dude, Ark, I think it's guaranteed money. I think that's, like, 100% guaranteed money. But, Bethesda tried, right? I mean, I guess Starfield technically sold well, right? If they give them any money or legally allow it to happen, it opens them up for lawsuits like crazy. Really? Huh. I didn't think of that side of it. AAA companies don't want to take risks. I mean, I think that's fair. Well, I think it's more like investors don't want them to take risks, right? They don't want to allow them to take risks. But there's definitely a lack of innovation. Only remake I'm happy about is Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Did that come out yet, Dexter, or is it coming out soon? Oh, it's next year? Okay. Dude, I don't know, Dexter. I'm not a huge, like, Metal Gear fan. Maybe I haven't given it a fair shake, But, like, it's just... the games just don't excite me as much. It just feels like watching a movie more than playing a game. Or expand IPs like Final Fantasy. Yeah, dude. I really want them to announce this fucking FF9 remake at some fucking point. Plus, these huge companies want to own the entire thing. They don't want to allow the small guy to come up with an idea and not claim it as their own. Source, I worked on that team that acquired companies for a while. I won't remember the Tactics remake too. Oh, yeah, true. That's Hugo. That one's probably close to being done also. And that's supposedly Yoshi P's team, right? I think them leaking an Elder Scrolls remake is because Elder Scrolls 6 isn't ready. They're already posting an apology to gamers telling us to temper our expectations or something like that. Yeah. Dude, I think Starfield was a mistake, but I don't blame them for trying to do a new IP. The earlier games are good if you like stealth action, but Metal Gear Solid 4 was more cutscene than game. Yeah, and that's my only like experience with it. And hi, Zombie. Zombie, I needed you earlier. Okay, I went out to H&M today as Summoner Sub Black Mage, and I was like, where the hell is Zombie to tell me my sub was fucked up? There's a big update for this private server of this old MMO I play around the corner. So excited. Wait, what game? What game, Prinny? Is it Affinia? We getting a PSO Blue Burst update? Or Blaze Balls? Wait, is that actually which server it was? Wait, Prinny, was it actually Affinia and PSO? I can't be on to shift 24 hours. Where was Ponder to warn you? He went to bed or something. No, it's Horizon. I was trying to be funny. Oh. God, okay. When's the new chess and checkers update? 3D chess. Well, no, Dexter, didn't they come out with that game where, like, you battled as chess pieces? I think that's the closest you get to a chess update. Starfield was garbage, to be honest. I'm beginning to find the whole Bethesda game formula to be garbage, though it's still not as bad as the Ubisoft games. That's Esper. That, what you're describing, is my biggest fear. That's literally my biggest fear, is that Bethesda isn't going to innovate Elder Scrolls 6, and it's going to be more of the same. And it used to be the top-tier gameplay 20 years ago, but nowadays it doesn't hold up, right? People have done stuff better and have changed the system enough to do things differently. When has Bethesda ever innovated since Skyrim? I think Bethesda was king before Skyrim, right? Like Morrowind was like the standard, you know? When's the next update to Rock, Paper, Scissors? That one I don't have an answer to. Oh my god, there's no dragons up. There's 2 Beastmasters just killing them solo. Starfield was the biggest fuck you to fans ever. Blatantly lied about expectations and gave us a very shallow, unfinished game. Basically just sold us a game called Bethesda. And that was only innovation is maybe BG3. But that's what people want now, right? Like Bethesda, like, oh, here, I got one. Oh, it got me. I'm pulling back to you. I don't like Fallout. Right? Like, I just don't like Fallout as a game series. I enjoy the RPG elements and the exploration, but I hate that it's always just a nuclear waste field and nuclear wasteland and everything's just destroyed. There's no change of scenery. It's always the same shit. I like the RPG elements of it, but I don't like the gameplay elements of it. Did I watch the show? Yes, Farfic. I watched the show. I fucking loved the show. I love this show, but like I will tolerate a Fallout game because I like that style of RPG. But I would much rather have my fantasy based Elder Scrolls game, you know? So I never wanted to try fucking Starfield because all Starfield looked like to me, Starfield was Fallout in space. You know, there was no magic, right? There was no mystique. It was Fallout in space, which is less exciting to me. They didn't lie. They showed you exactly what it was, and people filled in the holes. Classic. Yeah, then they realized they can just release Skyrim 53 times and cash in forever. See, I'm cool with them doing the same. I'd like to see updated animations, but otherwise, I like fantasy enough to enjoy new Elder Scrolls if they don't change much. I just want to explore a new world. I'm right there with you, Ark. I agree. I just want a really big game. Like, I want something the size of Elden Ring, you know? None of the Bethesda original staff are there. They left and they can't compare to... Oh, that's probably true. Even Dragon Age or Mass Effect feels old now. Every time they show more Starfield, the worse it sounded, and everyone was like, trust in Bethesda. Believe. I got a Yag Juice, Sammy, so we're fine. I like Fallout or how goofy it is in New Vegas. There's a mystery revolver where you pull it out and it makes a Wild West sound. No, I mean, I don't hate stuff like that, Dexter. Dexter, did you ever play Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk had something similar where it was like the goofy gun that talked to you, where it would like guaranteed headshots or only do body shots. I forget what it was called. Like, I don't hate that stuff. But it's not, you know, it's not the same to me. Anthem had some potential, but they gave up on it too early. What about back shots? Only for you. You got into Ashes, and so far I'm enjoying it. I think it'll be happy even if Elder Scrolls 6 bombs. Wait, what's Ashes of Creation? Is that MMO though? No, I was gonna, but I ended up buying Sekiro and Dead Island 2 instead. Borderlands has talking guns too. Yes, but Borderlands is like more comical stuff like that, right? Borderlands is usually just all comical things. Although, like, dude, nowadays Borderlands 4, I'm just kind of like, eh. I loved, what was it, Borderlands 2, the Tiny Tina's like D&D DLC. That was fun. Can't wait for the new Max Payne MMO dating sim. Huge. This is they're cutting back on the comical portion for Borderlands 2. Oh, is that something people want, Pat? Like, is that something people would be interested in? Like, are there people that are like, I want my Borderlands to be a more serious looter shooter? I kind of feel like that's what the genre is. After they did with Borderlands 3, I don't know if I want to even try another one. What was so bad about Borderlands 3? Who knows? I hate all the Borderlands because of the comedy portions. Okay. To me, the only good Borderlands game was 2. I was okay, but 2 was a real upgrade. I enjoyed 1, but I only ever played Borderlands 1 solo. I played Borderlands 2 with a friend, and I had a blast. And then I played most of Borderlands pre-sequel with Sammy, so that was fun. But was only fun because I was playing it with someone else, you know? But I only did, like, base game stuff. I didn't get into DLC and all the grinding for, like, rare weapons and stuff. I feel you're all the people that love Borderlands love the slop and want more of it. That's kind of my thoughts, too. That's a one right there. Borderlands 2 was really fun. I played that game for 2 years. What class did you play, Ponder? I think I was the dude with, like, the guy that just had all of them turrets, and I just, like, throw turrets out everywhere. I'm pulling them back, Sammy. You hated pre-sequel? All the classes were kind of lame. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in love with it, Esper, but I gotta play with Sammy, and that always makes me happy, you know? Borderlands 3 had terrible DLC after selling a season's pass. One of the classic reasons Steam changed its season pass rules. Oh, really? You were the siren? She could, like, was that the one? Yeah, raise people up in the air and, like, put them in a bubble? Is that what it was, Ponder? I remember being sad I didn't have access to Gage, I think it was. And then, because she, like, I loved the idea of having, like, a perma pet, essentially. And then I heard that Gage just, like, sucked. Like, Gage was awful. Oh, you could revive teammates from miles away? I didn't know you could do that. I just remember I was the turret guy, and I had, like, the tree that allowed me to make more turrets. I was just, like, throwing fucking rocket turrets everywhere. I disagree. Pre-sequel was hilarious. I loved it. The classes were a bit uninspired, though. I agree with that bit. Gage has only one build that's truly insane. It involves running around shooting at the ground. What? God, I'm glad I didn't play it. Shoot the ground? Should I bother blood packing?
What'd you say?
Should I bother blood packing?
For 5%? Nah.
It's too late. I did it. I wasted my mana.
Oh, it'll die.
And we'll get the drop. Oh.
There we go.
And we got a scale.
Yeah.
Your bullets bounce off the ground with bonus damage that auto-seek headshots? What? They bounce off the ground and auto-seek headshots? Okay, that seems silly. Tom's just happy when his TH actually does something. Insane build, but dumb to play, yeah. Off to go. Who, me? Who, me? Damn, this guy, I wonder if they're farming for the event. This person's been over here for a while farming stuff, or just have really bad luck.
Wow.
What the fuck? I have a guest that had just walking outside, opening both sliding doors, waiting for them to close, and then walking back out and down the hall, then rinse and repeat. Dude, do you know, are they actually a guest ponder? Do you know who they, or sorry, zombie, do you know who they are yet? Do you just call everyone a guest, or is this guy just like a random creeper that you need security for or something? Tell him he's letting all the cold air in. It's fucking late. I did the turret guy Axton because in Borderlands 1, I did Roland the turret guy. I gotta say, Roland's turret was fucking boss compared to Axton's. Whatever. Zombie, stop it. Stop it, okay? You're making me feel like I'm my mother and calling people by the wrong names. Just ignore it and just move on. In Borderlands 1, I played the dude with the bird. Who the fuck was the dude with the bird? The sniper guy. And I had like my hawk have like fire or poison damage or something. Just like fly into people and blow them up. You will become her smooth? Wait, who am I becoming? Roland Storm can get a large aura around it that auto-regens HP and auto-regens ammo. That sounds cool. The silly crab thinks we're the same person, apparently. Yeah, fuck that crab guy. Everyone played the sniper guy in the first one? Oh, really? Okay. I thought it was just me. I got so upset when I had to kill his bird. Like, right? You have to, there's a boss fight where, like, Handsome Jack, like, transforms the dude's bird, right? And you got to kill the bird. Spoilers? Okay. Fuck. It's... Yeah, but that's something that's in Borderlands 2, right? Yeah. It's been forever since I played. Oh, this isn't the Sneak Island? Whoops. Everyone just ran off, and I'm like, where'd they go? Brick was the worst character hands down in the original Borderlands. I don't think I even tried any character besides the sniper guy. Oh, progressive can't stop you from becoming your parents. I see. I see what you're doing there, okay? I see what you're doing. I get it. Mordecai, oh, I just canceled my rears. The weird cancel. Whoops. And why did I cancel why did I need to cancel Sneak to go through a portal? What was my brain thinking? Cool brain you got there. It'd be a shame if it just fucked up entirely. You're worse off than we thought. Dude, I know, Ninja. I'm doomed. I'm actually doomed. I'm a lost cause. I beat LB1 with all characters. Or Borderlands 1. Fuck. The Siren was actually going to be more boring than it was and ended up being my favorite. Oh, cool. That's always fun when, like, something you thought was going to disappoint you. But, like, I only played Borderlands 1 solo, so I didn't have, like, friends. So I didn't play through it again, right? It was boring. I did a Siren as my second character because it's easiest job to offline solo Cracker Mix the Invincible, the final raid boss in the first game. Mixing up names, leading holy traditions, socks in bed, you're cooked. Dude, Ninja, the deck was stacked against me from the beginning. I've been cooked. You know? I was doomed from the start. Cursed to wander this earth. Forever cursed. You're High Greek. Did you do any more COP or did you stop there and just merit or whatever you're doing today with your black belt? You slept with socks in beds last night. How did it feel, Ark? Was it a liberating experience? Rome was a little boring, but being a turret that can give everyone in your party ammo, I mean, that seems useful for multiplayer stuff. You saw Greek meriting his black belt earlier? Oh, hell yeah. There's two-sided and didn't bother to take them off. That's my excuse. Let's go with that. It was an experience of all time. Are you going to do it more? He still needs a Lua? Yeah, he does, Shu. You wore your crab costume too long and your brain got boiled? It's very possible. That is very, very possible that that's what happened. Chat, did anyone see those ninja skills? Oh, fuck!
What ninja skills?
I'm such a ninja. I always favor Jacoby's weapons in every Borderlands I play. Dude, I couldn't tell you what any of the weapon types did in Borderlands. You need a Raja's ring? What did you haven't done any progress yet, Greek? You don't have plans to continue unless it's super cold? Damn. Oh, you're in C now? Did Tenzin? Oh, nice. Dude, sick. Way to not invite me to Tenzin, Greek, to get easy hat points. You know, make me do the hard hat point one that only gives 2 hat points and give everyone else the free 4 Tenzin hat points. You had 3 relics? Must be nice, Greek. Thanks for sharing. The fight took 2 seconds. You can fall asleep with socks on, but keeping them on all night, that's minus aura. It's plus aura, because you don't care what anyone thinks. For 50k. Jacoby weapons are all single shot, higher power damage weapons. Oh. Okay, alright, Hugin, let's... I mean, come on, that's kind of funny. 50k to help me do the rest of the COP mission. I think that's what he's offering. Jacoby's your favorite. While I hate Hyperion, I love the Hyperion shotgun, though. The single weapon is my favorite. Damn, you guys are, like, Borderlands nerding out so much right now. I'd pay 50k to help with COP. Oh, you'll wait, you'll pay 50k to help with it? I think Borderlands is mid. Fight me, chat. I think it was pretty different for the time it came out. Oh, to help you? What are you on, Shu? What mission are you on? Shu, have you never been around for a community help day? Oh, no, I was just going to give you the confidence boosting advice. I like the weapon where Marcus said if it takes more than 1 bullet, you're not using a Jacoby. You've been watching? I mean, you should ask for stuff, Shu. That's what it's all about. You're simply not worth it. Wow. Don't take it, Prinny. Don't take it. I don't ask for shit. It makes you seem needy. Yeah, but not when I'm like, it doesn't make you needy if you guys, and that's not true, Smarty. You ask me for shit all the time. Crab, can I use your gear? Crab, can I, get help with this AF quest? Crab, help me do this thing? You ask for help all the time. Excuse me? Crab, can I borrow 20 mil? Does it look like I have 20 mil? That's how he knows it makes him seem needy? Oh. When have I asked you for AF help? I don't know. I made it up to prove my point. It's probably helping. It probably happened, you know? Crab, can you play this game for me? I can't. That'd be account sharing. I'm not allowed to. A lot of my favorite weapons are Jacoby's in every game, but I do still bring a good Malawen elemental weapon. You, Esper, I've played these games, and you couldn't be speaking a further distant language than what I've ever heard. Your point is invalid. I don't ask for help. I offer it. All right, I'm entering uninvited guests. The elemental damage was always good, right? Like corrosive damage is always like OP. Whoop. I know they're the weapon manufacturers. I know every weapon manufacturer has like a different effect. It's crazy to me that you can remember what all the different effects were, because I'm just like right over my head. Crab be like? Crab be gone? This isn't Deep Lore Crab. It's like one of 5. So weapon. Like it's only 5 crab.
Huh?
Yes, exactly, Kubo.
Huh?
That's exactly what I'm like.
Huh?
Do you not remember anything from the game? No, literally. I knew there were different weapon types. I knew that. I knew they were named after the manufacturers. I remember that much. Is our staff? Yep. Malawan has the highest chance to proc higher elemental damage on their weapons, and Malawan only makes elemental weapons. Okay. All right. Good positioning, Sammy. Good positioning. Mine's at 64.
What's my pet?
What?
My pet is at 86.
I was saying mine's at 64.
Okay.
I think mine's gonna get a punch off before it dies.
Oh, cool.
So we should be fine here.
I just hope I will stagger. Oh.
Mine's at 42. Ooh, this I'm gonna punch mine on mine. I think mine died to that nuke and the punch didn't go off. I don't know how yours lived more than mine.